Hello, everybody. Okay, so happy Wednesday. Um, Y&R was sketchy. Ugh. Okay, so hmm, where to start? Well, let's start with hmm, Matt. The storyline with Matt. Okay, which is why I said sketchy. So it kind of fits. Okay, so I'm supposed to believe that Matt doesn't know who he is, doesn't know his past, right? At all. But yet, when Nicholas collapses, he automatically knows it's from a problem with the pills. Okay, sketchy city. Number two, he knows he's married to Sienna, I guess. But they gave him the best line today besides the knowing too much. Okay, he says, so let me get this straight. I'm supposed to believe that I you're married to me and yet you cheated with him, meaning Noah, and somehow I get punched. Okay. And yeah, that made me chuckle. Okay. Around the bend, as I do. Um, Nikki and Victoria are having lunch or something, or maybe breakfast. Supposed to be breakfast because Esther said something about coffee and a muffin, so breakfast. Okay, so they talk all about how Nick still has problems and that Victoria kind of quizzed him about the going to rehab. She doesn't believe that he started the treatment thing because he was a little too glossy about the details, yada, yada, yada. Okay, now, in the next scene, we somehow miraculously get Nate. And Nikki was going to leave anyway, so then Nate's down. They continue to talk about addiction again and talking about all the details. And I'm like, okay, I got it. For real. Jesus. Okay, so that was two scenes. Two huge scenes of the whole show. Okay. Then we get to the good part. What I consider the good part. Well, there were two kind of good parts back to back. Okay, so I'll get to my hashtag quicker than I intended. Melissa Ordway, who plays Abby, is my hashtag because it looks like Devon and Abby are going to make up. Yay! Score one for the keeping the marriages together. Woo! Okay, now, because Devon finally fessed up that he's been too angry for too long and it wasn't Abby's fault. And she said there's nothing to forgive. And I was like, oh, okay. Then we have the moment Lily and Kane. Okay, so I have a theory on this one. I kind of talked about it before, but not in this way. Okay, so I said they're going to get back together. Okay, now I have further proof of what I thought because the amount of scenes that Kane and Lily are having together is like when you want to put a couple back together or together. Okay, think about it. Every time they put together a couple, that couple spent a lot of time together before they get together. So, yeah. And let's see how long until what I said tracks. Because, okay, so, which, okay, this leads me into kind of a side note, but I'll put it in here anyway. Okay, um, okay, so, Devon and Nate do not like Kane at all. Because when Lily gets the phone calls on the phone, they realize it's Kane. And the side eye that both of them gave. And it's like, whoa. Okay. Oh, okay. So then she promises to come by, and then they have a nice dinner together and champagne to celebrate the fact that Malcolm is going to be fine. And then they share a kiss. They kind of kiss, okay, because it wasn't just a kiss. It lasted for more than, I don't know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I wasn't counting, but it wasn't like a 20-second thing, is what I'm saying. Okay. So yeah, they're gonna get back together. Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got for today. All right. Bye everybody.